Yo, what's up guys? This is George Michael singing Somebody to Love. Now, this is from a rehearsal in 1992, and I'm assuming they were rehearsing for the, a kind of Freddie Mercury memorial show, so to speak. I think Freddie died a year previously in 1991. Now, I'm a fan of both George and Freddie, but I think George is essentially the ultimate baritone, is what I've called him. the perfect baritone, shall we say. As in, he could basically sing in tenor range, no problem. And he had super skill in the mid-range and with all the nuance with the closure and all that usual stuff I go on about. Yeah, out of anyone you're going to pick, singing Freddie Mercury is really hard. George is going to be the guy to do it. At least back in 92 when George was at, still at the peak of his powers, so to speak. He kind of tapered off in later years before, sadly, his own death came to us. So we will enjoy this. Go. So you have there's no kind of warm up into this song. It's full out from the start, fully compressed. There's no you can't kind of just dip your toes in. You got to go straight in. And here's no problem. And one thing that's great about George is even when he's singing full, it still sounds light in a sense. It still sounds fluid and mobile. It doesn't sound weighted, even though the sound is full. Oh, see that? Wide open, still full. And all of this up to this point is fully closed, fully compressed. And he kind of scoops up into that heady quality at the end there before the guitar solo. It's Brian May. I never know why he didn't just buy a decent guitar. You'd have thought with all the millions he had, he would just buy a decent guitar. Do it. Now he goes to this love just there. George has this tendency, when he goes to those lighter sounds, he lets quite a lot of air through, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing stylistically. This la, you can hear that air start to come through. But that's really the only kind of respite he gets in this song. A few little bits like that. Serious drum kit there. Now, right here on a gentle quality, need somebody to love. It's gentle, yeah. But that's the first point up to this. Up to this, we're 3 minutes in. Everything up to there is up to this point. It's like full out. One of the challenges of singing Freddie Mercury songs, in all honesty, at least if you're a baritone like Freddie was, is a lot of it's in the tenor range. Baritones aren't necessarily built to kind of sustain like, G's, A flats, A's, B flats, B's like over and over and over again. for songs and for sets. It's not to say they can't get up there, but they can't necessarily live there like a tenor can. Like a tenor can just live there like for hours on end. The muscles don't have to work as hard to get them up into that part of their range. So there's very few people out there that have the weight and the depth of tone of a baritone like Freddie and like George, who are also able to sustain that higher range, like that tenor range, like over and over and over, without either starting to slip in the technique and starting to push and yell a little bit, or having to take the keys down, or having to take a lighter coordination. There's very few out there. Freddie ended up hurting himself. He had nodules. Yeah. And you hear, if you watch his live shows, he used to bark a little bit here and there. It's just like too tiring. George pulls it off wonderfully. He's probably the best I've seen, other than our friend Mark Martell, who's another freak of nature that we reacted to recently, who obviously does one of the best Freddie copycats, should we say, or Freddie covers out there. We've got David Bowie there, the late great David Bowie as well. Sadly, these people aren't with us anymore. And you hear that, yeah? Takes a lighter coordination, just like Freddie did on that heady. I think he's up to like a high E flat or something. It's pretty high up there, and he gets it. No problem. Committed. And he used to love this high heady stuff. George, it's one of his particular skills or particular gifts is he had no fear of high notes, especially there as well. Especially for a baritone, it's relatively rare. Most baritones are scared of heights, let's be real. And he wasn't at all. Yeah. I'm not sure if that felt like a rehearsal or a final performance, because it was pretty much exactly what we'd want out of a finale, so to speak. I think the early 90s was probably George Michael's like best era in terms of the material he was putting out, the quality of his singing. He was just basically in his prime, like in his vocal prime. As always, guys, hit me up in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And if you've got any other ideas for reactions, let me know. If you've liked this video, hit the thumbs up. If you've loved it, hit the subscribe. Have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're up to. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.